Most people over 65 are spending money on supplements, prescriptions, and doctor visits, but quietly ignoring something sitting right in the grocery store, often for under $3, that science has repeatedly shown can reduce inflammation, protect the heart, strengthen bones, and support brain function all at once. We're talking about seeds. Specific seeds. And here's what makes this urgent. The window between 65 and 75 is one of the most critical decades for your long-term health. The choices you make in this window don't just affect how you feel next month. They shape whether you stay independent, sharp, and mobile into your 80s and beyond. This isn't opinion. This is drawn directly from peer-reviewed nutrition studies, guidelines from the American Heart Association, and findings published in major medical journals. Pay close attention, because what you're about to hear could genuinely change how you age. Let's start with flaxseed, and the reason it earns the top spot is backed by decades of research. Flaxseed contains the highest plant-based concentration of alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid that has been shown in studies to reduce LDL cholesterol, the harmful kind, and lower inflammatory markers in the bloodstream. For adults over 65, chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the most dangerous, and most invisible, contributors to heart disease, joint pain, and cognitive decline. A landmark review published in the journal Nutrients confirmed that daily flaxseed consumption meaningfully improved cardiovascular risk factors in older populations. Beyond omega-3s, flaxseed is rich in lignans, plant compounds linked to healthy blood pressure and hormonal balance, both of which shift significantly with age. The practical step here is straightforward: 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed daily, stirred into oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. It must be ground. Whole flaxseed passes through your digestive system largely unabsorbed, meaning you get almost none of the benefit. The second seed is chia, and it brings a different but equally impressive set of benefits. Chia seeds are one of the most fiber-dense foods on the planet, and fiber after 65 is critical, not just for digestion, but for blood sugar regulation, cholesterol management, and even mood stability through the gut-brain connection. When chia absorbs liquid, it expands into a gel that slows the rate at which glucose enters the bloodstream, creating a natural buffer against blood sugar spikes. Research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that chia consumption led to measurable improvements in insulin sensitivity in adults with type 2 diabetes, a condition affecting nearly 1 in 3 Americans over 65. 2 tablespoons soaked overnight in a small amount of almond or oat milk creates a ready-made breakfast that quietly works for your body while you sleep. The third seed on this list is pumpkin, and its power lies in 2 minerals that most seniors are dangerously deficient in without ever knowing it: magnesium and zinc. Studies suggest that up to 48% of older Americans consume less magnesium than their body requires, and the consequences are wide-ranging. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including muscle contraction, nerve signaling, blood pressure regulation, and sleep quality. Low magnesium has been linked in research to increased risk of osteoporosis, cardiovascular events, and even depression in older adults. Zinc, the second key mineral in pumpkin seeds, is essential for immune defense, and immune function naturally weakens with age in a process researchers call immunosenescence. Adequate zinc intake has been shown to reduce the severity and duration of common infections in older adults, and it plays a role in wound healing and sensory clarity, including taste and smell, senses that often fade after 65. A quarter cup of roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily covers a significant portion of both needs. The fourth seed is sesame, often underestimated but nutritionally remarkable. Sesame seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of calcium available, more concentrated per serving than many dairy products, making them particularly relevant for seniors managing or trying to prevent osteoporosis. Beyond calcium, sesame contains a unique compound called sesamin, which research has shown carries strong anti-inflammatory properties that may ease joint stiffness and slow cartilage breakdown, 2 of the most common physical complaints among adults over 65 dealing with arthritis. 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds or a spoonful of tahini added to a salad dressing, roasted vegetables, or whole grain toast gives you the benefit in a form that's easy to eat every day. Now here's the other side of the equation, because adding the right seeds while continuing to eat the wrong foods won't move the needle the way it should. The first food to step away from is processed meat, bacon, sausage, deli turkey, canned meats, and hot dogs. These products carry two major threats for older adults: high sodium and nitrates. Sodium in excess forces the heart to work harder to pump blood through stiffening vessels, and the kidneys, which naturally lose efficiency with age, struggle to clear the excess. Nitrates, used as preservatives in processed meats, have been classified by the World Health Organization as probable human carcinogens with long-term use. The second food to eliminate is sugar-sweetened beverages, sodas, fruit-flavored drinks, sweetened iced teas, and flavored coffee drinks. These drinks cause sharp, rapid spikes in blood glucose, which over time damage blood vessel walls and have been specifically linked in research to accelerated cognitive decline in older adults. A study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia found that people who consumed sugary drinks daily had significantly smaller brain volumes and performed worse on memory tests. Water, plain herbal tea, or sparkling water are replacements that protect the brain and body at the same time. The third food to stop eating regularly is anything deep-fried: French fries, fried chicken, donuts, and commercially fried snacks. The issue isn't simply the fat content. Frying at high temperatures creates two categories of harmful compounds: trans fats and advanced glycation end products, known as AGEs. AGEs are formed when sugars bond with proteins or fats under high heat, and research has shown they accelerate the stiffening of arteries, promote inflammation throughout the body, and are directly associated with increased risk of heart disease, kidney damage, and Alzheimer's disease in older adults. A study from the Mount Sinai School of Medicine found that reducing dietary AGE intake in older participants led to measurable reductions in oxidative stress and inflammation within just a few months. Baking, steaming, poaching, or using an air fryer dramatically reduces AGE formation while preserving the flavor of the foods you enjoy. The fourth and final food to reduce is refined carbohydrates and ultra-processed snacks: white bread, packaged crackers, pastries, sweetened cereals, and most boxed convenience foods. These products are digested rapidly, causing blood sugar spikes with the added burden of hidden sodium and artificial additives that stress the liver and kidneys over time. For seniors, the metabolic consequences are amplified because insulin sensitivity naturally decreases with age, meaning the body is less equipped to handle glucose surges without accumulating excess fat and inflammation. Replacing refined carbs with whole grains, oats, brown rice, barley, or whole wheat, is one of the most studied dietary shifts for improving long-term metabolic and cardiovascular health in the over 60 population. Here's the truth that connects all of this: the body after 65 is not a declining system beyond help. It is a responsive, adaptive system that works well when given the right inputs. Adding ground flaxseed, chia, pumpkin seeds, and sesame to your daily meals, while stepping away from processed meats, sugary drinks, fried foods, and refined carbs, is not a dramatic overhaul. It is a series of small, deliberate choices that accumulate into real protection for your heart, your brain, your bones, and your independence. You deserve to age with strength, not struggle, and now you have the science to do it. If this helped you today, please like this video and share it with someone who needs it. And if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe right now. Hit that button. We publish new science-backed health content regularly and you do not want to miss a single one. Your health is worth that one click.